The newest selection of Gran Turismo 7's daily races is now here, and tuning is the theme for this week as, unusually, all 3 races give you a chance to tweak your cars. That even includes Race A, which returns to being a one-make event this week, but also sees another change in its core regulations. While this race is usually a no DR/SR update event, which would ordinarily mean that your driver rating and sportsmanship rating are preserved, the safety rating portion, or SR portion, is turned back on again for this week. That means that your driver rating won't improve or degrade, but your sportsmanship rating will, so drive with care. Now that everyone can buy it, as of the 1.38 update which came out recently, the Toyota GR Corolla is the star of the show this week. Although you can still borrow one for the race if needed, you'll be on the back foot if you do, as I found out. That's because you get the rare chance to have free reign with the vehicle's tuning menu. There's just 3 limitations here: sports soft tyres are mandatory, nitrous is prohibited, and you have a limit of 600 performance points. Otherwise you can do what you like to the Corolla for this race, which is a 5-lap run around the west course of Autodrome Lago Maggiore. You'll need to watch out for the false start check on the grid start, which will cut your engine power right there and then if you jump the gun, probably leading to a large accident. Races B and C are their usual events for the core esports Group 4 and Group 3 categories. Tuning is once again enabled in a limited fashion, as we've seen over some of the previous weeks, with players able to access certain sections of the vehicle settings menu. In both cases you'll be able to tweak the anti-roll bar and damper settings, in both compression bound and expansion rebound directions, to set the car up how you'd like. The Group 3 cars, roughly equivalent to the GT3 category, are up first in the Race B Sprint, which this week heads to Michelin Raceway Road Atlanta. It's an uncomplicated 7-lap blast with racing medium tyres required. Race C should be an intriguing battle this week, with the Group 4 cars heading to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for a 10-lap scrap, and a couple of important things to note aside from the car tuning aspect as well. Firstly, you'll have the choice of racing hard and racing soft tyres only, and the hard grade is mandatory. That means you'll need to do at least 1 lap on the slower rubber, or you'll end up with a 1-minute penalty after the race. With a 3 times tyre wear multiplier in effect, the tyres will wear 3 times faster than usual. Because of this, you'll need a car and a setup that's kinder on the tyres in order to push the softs for as long as possible, but not so far that a new set of hards is quicker. However, there's also a 9 times fuel consumption multiplier this week, which will result in your tank draining at 9 times the normal speed. That may well dictate your pit stop strategy and car choice, as some will only just about make 6 laps on a tank and will naturally spend longer refilling as a result, though the 10 litres per second refueling speed won't result in a huge difference in pit lane time loss. In order to access the daily races, you'll need to unlock Sport Mode by completing Menu Book 9, Championship Tokyo Highway Parade, in the GT Cafe single-player hub. With daily races updating every Monday across Gran Turismo 7's life to date, the next news set should arrive on Monday, October 23rd. We'll see you then, everybody.